Hey guys, it's Sunday, August 21st, 2016, and I am back with more room designs. And here to share them with you are Mandy and Michelle. Hey guys.
Hi, Michael.
By the way, I have to point out, isn't that a cute picture there with the seahorse holding the paint can?
It is adorable.
It's ready to design something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, all of our posts here, we always post a unique picture at the start of each one, and that is the one for today. So now I have 8 rooms to show you guys today. Mandy and Michelle have not seen these rooms today, so they're going to be seeing them for the first time, just like you guys. And here's the first one. It's a classroom, and this was sent in by Clear Creek 6. Now, what stood out to me was that, we have a classroom theme with desks and chairs and things, but they've decided to use that table, which I believe is from the modern room theme, and those chairs to give this classroom a really modern sort of look. And I love those plants as well, which really gives it a fresh kind of feel.
It kind of made me think it could be like a botany classroom because of the plants, and also those almost look like lab tables, like, in science class
Right,
when you sit at lab tables.
Actually, there's a science poster up on the left there, and of course the chalkboard filled with different equations. So Mandy, maybe you're right on that one. Michelle, does anything strike you about this room?
I really like the cozy corner with the beanbag chairs.
Yeah.
Every once in a while when you're in class, it would be nice to have a corner you could go to and learn in more of a casual environment like that.
Absolutely. And that wallpaper too is beautiful, as is the flooring, which again are both available in the W shop. So great job in your classroom, Clear Creek 6. Let's move on. Here's a Queen's Chamber, and this was sent in by eGreen. Now, a lot of these items that we're using in the room are rare items from the curio shop, like that ancient civilization, wallpaper, and columns. I love to design with columns. They've done a great job here. And some of those princess rare items as well, which are all those pink bookshelves and things, but really beautiful, classy design here.
And again, I really love the way those bookshelves work with that wallpaper. They look like they were made to go together. They
fit in
right
perfectly. Tuck right against the wall. Yeah.
And I see one of our Olympus costumes on a teeny tiny pet in there.
Yeah, right. It's right behind that lamp, right?
Yes.
It's really funny. It's almost like hard to spot, but yeah, you're right. Actually, I love the medieval theme, and I just got to point out that those windows that are in each corner of the room that kind of look like they're turret windows of a castle overlooking some sort of kingdom, which was a really cute touch.
The windows you were just mentioning, look at how it fits so perfectly with that wallpaper. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, exactly. It amazes me how many different items we have in Webkinz World and how players manage to combine them all together to create these beautiful rooms just like eGreen did. Congratulations. Love your Queen's Chamber. Let's move on. Here's a Savanna Safari, and this was done by Kate. Now, of course, what struck me about this room was that beautiful giraffe bending over for a drink of water. That's not a Webkinz, Michelle, right? That's actually a Pets PSI.
Yes, it is. It's the Upbeat Chic Giraffe, and that is the special item that pet comes with.
Cool, and it's a slide, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, you climb up the back and you slide down the front.
Very cool. Well, I love how Kate's arranged the giraffe here to make it look like it's taking a drink out of that creek. I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, that is so imaginative. And really, when you first see that room, you're like, wow, because you're not used to seeing pets that size. So it sort of threw me for a minute, like, what? I've never seen that pet before, but I love how they've done that.
And how they've arranged it, like that it's peeking out behind those trees. And of course, we tend to see a lot of players using these endangered wallpapers and floorings that come when you adopt an endangered signature pet. And Kate has used some here too, which is really nice. I thought it was brilliant and definitely works with a Savannah. And here's our next one. It's a kids' jungle room. And look at that. It's by Alandra, and they've used that giraffe in their room design as well.
Yeah, and it's wild because that giraffe is also taking a drink. It's really a coincidence. And yeah, it's such a statement piece. It really jumps out at you.
Michelle, when the eStore team was designing that item, were you guys picturing the giraffe drinking, or were you really picturing it as just a slide? Because I thought it was really creative how these players have used it here.
The original idea was just a slide. We were inspired by actual slides that exist in the world that are different animals.
Right.
And I think this is such a neat idea that people have used it to make it look like a giraffe drinking. I really like that. So if you slide down the slide, you're going to end up in that pond.
Yeah. Yeah, and that'd be a lot of fun.
And I love all the items that Alandra has used here. A lot of them are actually themed to look like animals, right? Like there's the little dinosaur rocking chair, and then this crocodile, I think it is here, and the little wading pool, and the chair. It's taking a lot of the items that we have that are based on animals and putting them together. Such a neat idea.
Absolutely. And a beautiful color scheme as well has been carried throughout the room as well. So great design, Alandra. Let's move on. This, I thought it was very cool. This was done by Raccoon 6000. And Raccoon 6000 has sent in some room designs and it has been featured in the past. I don't think they've been featured recently, but I just couldn't help but post this one because we've seen a few libraries in the past, but I thought the kids' library was really unique.
Yeah, this looks like so much fun, doesn't it? I mean, the bright colors all together.
Yes, when can we go?
Exactly, and I love like the little green tables set up in between the bookshelves. There's the globe in the middle and that cozy reading area right in the north corner there. So really colorful, really fun, perfect for a kid's library. Great job, Raccoon 6000. Let's continue on here. Here is an arcade, and this was put together by Connecticut Poet. And look at that collection of arcade games. I thought that was pretty impressive.
Wow. I mean, they have put a lot of stuff in this room, but the way it's organized, it actually doesn't feel too cramped. Like it looks like there's so much fun stuff going on, but it also doesn't look like you wouldn't be able to move around and get from game to game.
Exactly. And you have so many different stations. You've got your bowling here and your arcade games and your pool tables. And then you've got that candy claw machine, too.
Yeah, that's really cool. Is that a dispenser?
It is. If you click on it, you get a different candy every day.
Very cool. And I should point out that they use the movie magic wallpaper and flooring, which works perfectly because in these arcades, usually have these carpeted areas. Or maybe this actually is an arcade that is part of a movie theater because a lot of movie theaters do have arcades as part of them, right?
Yeah, it's true. When you're waiting to go see a movie, you can stop and play a game.
Totally. So great job, Connecticut Poet. Let's move on. This is a Rockers Room, and this was sent in by Husky 2190. Now, this is pretty cool because every single time you adopt a Rockers pet, you're given two backstage passes, one regular and one VIP. And when you drag and drop those backstage passes into your pet's room, you can trade them for a really cool Rocker-themed prize. So those are a lot of the items that you see in this room. And of course, each Rockers pet comes with their own PSI, which you can also use to really create an awesome Rockers room.
I love how there's a big, huge stage and there's all this stuff going on, but it's like a couch and a couple of chairs as if like this is some really rich Webkinz pet who has decided he's going to have a private concert to himself.
Totally. Or maybe it's a rock star and this is like their recording studio in their house or something like that. But as you say, I love that flooring because there's really a division there from the stage area and then from maybe the audience area, as you're saying, or where players are coming, or people are coming to watch the show. But lots going on here. Really, really cool. Let's move on now. The next one, this is actually the last one we have to see today, and this was done by Luckiest Mom. It's a country kitchen. Now, this was built with a lot of items that you could win playing Jumbleberry Fields in the arcade, like the wallpaper and that sort of kitchen area in the left corner there. But I just thought this was a really cool looking cafe, restaurant-y kitchen thing that I would love to visit if I was on a road trip or something out in the country.
Yeah, it's very hip, but at the same time country. I don't know how that's possible, but I really like it. And I love all the outfits the pets are wearing. They're all dressed up to go out to eat.
I think that's what gives it the hip feel. Like, look at that dog there with the fedora and the glasses eating that pie. I think that's really cool. Again, like, I love how players really take the time to arrange their pets in their room as well.
Yeah, and it's that new wallpaper is really cheerful. Like, it's sort of classic, but it's got this flair to it, the way the colors are combined. And it works really well with that floor, actually. And that's like an older floor, but it goes so well with that new wallpaper.
Totally. And look at that wallpaper, how much texture there is. There's some wooden texture on it. There's that stone texture. And of course, there's even some sort of wallpaper texture on there as well. So really cool. And great positioning with the windows. Those aren't incorporated with the wallpaper. You can actually win them from Jumbleberry Fields as well. So thank you, Mandy and Michelle, for joining me today. Guys, if you want to send me screenshots of your favorite rooms, send them to me at letsbuild@gans.com, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Webkinz so you'll never miss a room design video. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.